like Timothée Chalamet type shit. You're gonna go on to.
What was he?
I don't know. I mean, he's not a child actor, but I feel like he was young.
God, that guy's
like
gorgeous.
He was definitely young in Interstellar.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he was the kid. He was playing the kid in Interstellar.
Yeah.
He was not. I wouldn't call him like a child star, but he was a
wasn't
young
a child,
actor
but he was,
who then became like
He was definitely.
He's the man. Did you ever see him impressing McAfee with his knowledge on game day?
Oh yeah.
Dude, did you see SNL the other night?
No, was he on it?
He hosted it and he was a musical guest.
He does music?
I hate Bob Dylan, to be honest, but he nails Bob Dylan.
He smoked it.
He
I don't
does.
even really know Bob Dylan that well, because and I think even the third song was the one when
Dylan's-
he kind of did like Dylan-esque, but like he was so funny.
He sings normally? He's a musician?
He's
not
like,
until this movie, but like now he is.
I definitely know, like when he was like a kid, he used to make like videos. That's what's also funny is he grew up like in the internet era, so he has like videos of him being like trying to be like a white rapper and doing like silly dumb shit like that. And then it's also like, yes, but I'm also the most talented guy in the world.
Yeah. Bo Burnham. Same thing.
Yeah.
Grew up in the
Yeah.
internet. And then,
Yeah.
like, it's like, actually, I'm good, though.
That's
Chalamet
funny
is
you brought up Bo Burnham. I haven't talked about him in a while. I showed my dad country song this weekend, the parody he has.
He's one of the most underrated comedic guys.
Yeah.
Just because he doesn't do, like, straight stand-up or something. I don't know.
I
but
feel like he's pretty praised though. I wouldn't say underrated, would you?
it's just like, I don't think people quite give it up for him enough. They don't really mention him.
I'm surprised you like
respected,
him. I can see him being someone you hate.
Yeah, there was a time when stand-up hated him because he was him, Reggie Watts. There was a few guys who were like, not exactly traditional
You
stand-up
guys are
comics.
so gay with that.
I know. And people
so
got,
gay.
I
It's
wasn't
like,
me.
shut up.
It wasn't me. People got mad because like, why? And it's almost like, guys, I told them all. Both of these guys are going to be in clubs for like 6 months, and then they're moving on to giant.
Stop him. Oh, you move on.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, okay,
stopover
okay.
gig to way bigger stuff. Don't worry about this.
Got
With these genres and like definitions of what it's like, who gives a fuck? Guy's funny,
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
and unique and interesting.
It's like music to me. It's like, you know, if you were
Oh, yeah,
if you were a
is this
rapper
country?
complaining about country, complaining about opera, it's like there's just different ways to
Yeah.
entertain people.
Like
Shut
Beyonce,
up.
like that's not straight country. Like who cares? Is the song good?
Do people like it?
Yeah.
Not even if it's good. I don't think it's good, but is there a huge market that people do think it's good? Then
I actually fucked with Cowboy Carter. I did like that. I didn't like her last one, Renaissance, but I thought Cowboy Carter was good.
I was in what's the name of that one song he has? Art is Dead. It's so fucking
yeah,
deep.
Art is Dead's
It's like,
awesome.
Whoa. I was in Pittsburgh. We were at some speakeasy, like dingy, like neighborhood drinking club, and one of the guys there was from Kentucky or something, from like the Sticks, and something came on like Corn. He was like, "Fuck yeah!" And everyone started making fun of him. He goes, "I don't care. This speaks to me and my whole crew." growing up."
Yeah,
You're right. This is dude.
Corn was funny. Corn was always like smack in the middle of. It would be like TRL would be like 9 straight boy band songs. And then Corn.
And then
Now
Freak
we're
on a Leash,
Spears
baby.
or whatever.
Obligated.
Yeah. They were great, man. They
What
were,
kind of music did you listen to?
White boy music, top 40 for a while, then straight to like whatever Arcade Fire genre is.
And
Like
Arcade
when Green
Fire.
Day and Smashing Pumpkins came, I was like, oh, I'm about to go to a new spot.
Is that Bill Burr thing a bit?
I think so, but I don't know.
I
so.
can't believe you think it's not.
I mean, did you watch it?
That's why it's funny.
Yeah,
'cause
but when you said like that's funny, I was like, oh, you know,
It's
that
pretty
kind of
clearly
like.
made up. And then also,
I was saying that it's so
But I don't
funny.
think Bill does that kind of shit.
that's why I can see through it. He's not doing it well.
But I think if you watch just that, it looks pretty real.
See, I'm with Ari. I thought it was like when you sent it. I was so deciding on what to say back because I didn't want to oversay. So I was like, ha ha ha, that's pretty good. And I meant like
For
that's
someone
a pretty
to
good
have
bit.
someone famous to have a half brother
Right.
is crazy. For someone famous to have a half brother who's also famous is look through that.
But-
anytime you have like an Andrew Huberman going, I'm seeing someone start a new forest fire, like, oh yeah, you saw it, celebrity. That's wrong.
The only person in the
That's
world
wrong.
was yeah.
But like Howie Mandel also does that shit. He did it with Dana White last year.
That's what I also forgot. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Once people pointed that out, but I don't know. Maybe,
That's it
maybe
right there.
Bill.
I mean,
Bill is,
Wait.
and also Billy Corgan is a.
look at Billy Corgan's shirt.
What?
I even noticed that before.
What is it?
It's an AEW shirt.
Yeah, well, he owns NWA wrestling.
I know,
so it's like
but
he's
he's
a promoter.
cutting a
he's an
promo
actor,
right
yeah.
now wearing a
Yeah.
fucking wrestling
Yeah,
shirt.
I
This is
thought it was
wrestling.
good though. I thought the way they did it was. I didn't think if it wasn't an unbelievable story. Let's say
Yeah.
it was something that wasn't as far fetched as two guys named Bill of the same brother or not. I thought it felt like Bill being like his usual like I'm angry at yourself.
I maybe it's because I knew how he does this stuff, but like I didn't think for a second it was real.
It's funny when you know something's fake and you tell somebody and they're like, no, because they so want to believe it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's funny watching different platforms too. It's like one platform totally bought it, another platform thought it was fake. Instagram was like, you put up a poll, it was like 50-50, but it really, I think it anchor bias.
What? Oh,
Anchor
anchor
bias.
bias. Yeah.
Depends on who shows it to you, how you see it
How
the
it's
first
presented
time.
to you,
There's a video of a lady or trans or non-binary lady getting thrown out of a seat on a plane because she has to say if she's a miss or mister. She's like, "What? This crazy you're asking me this?" And he's like, "If you don't say who you are, I can't leave you in the seat." She's like, "That's ridiculous. What are you talking about?" And like, "Ma'am or sir, I got." And people are like, "This is the problem with the woke left now. She refused to say or whatever, or like the right wing is going this way." And it's like, it's a plane I've seen in 30 fake videos.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a rental plane.
Yeah,
None of these guys are wearing actual outfits. It's this.
I basically, I
It's this one.
assume,
And it's like, it's so fake.
I just assume everything I see on the internet is fake. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't
Dude,
believe.
you know
First
what
it's
the
fake.
problem is? There's just so much money. I was watching a video today about somebody who made a fake AI influencer. Just like made a hot chick.
Wow.
And allegedly, supposedly, is making 50 grand like a month. That's probably fake too.
Mm-hmm.
But there is just so much money to be made by making dumb fake shit that
Yeah.
people fall for that it's like a ton of people are gonna do it.
Yeah.
So it's all fake because it's like someone's like, just rent a plane studio and we're gonna go viral and
Yeah.
we're gonna parlay it into
Make
this.
30
and
of them. One will take off. We'll make money. That or just repurpose Shane Gill's videos.
the repurposing is crazy.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just take someone else's shit.
Yeah.
That they've got to figure out a way to stop that because that is just
Yeah. And
that
just
sucks.
like, look what so and so popular did. All the Rogan reaction videos.
Yeah.
all that. I mean, comedy, you guys get fucking raped.
It's so
all
funny.
the time.
Yeah. Before we were like, please mention us. And now it's
Yeah,
like, all right,
well-
right.
Yeah, well, now you're rich. Now you guys all made money.
Yeah.
Once you all make money, and then it's like, well, that's mine now.
Yeah.
We were talking about music earlier. America's Sweetheart, Ari Shaffir on Netflix now.
Thank you.
Very, very funny.
Name my closer after you.
Yanni
Well,
Feidelberg.
we're gonna get to that.
Okay.
But did you actually discover Kanye after he became anti-Semitic?
I mean, I know who he was, but yeah, I got way into him after that. Christine Okerson called me and she goes, "Hey, I know this is all popping off right now, but have you heard Black Skinhead? It's really good." And then I listened to it. I was on a treadmill randomly, not very often happens, in a hotel, and I was like, "Oh my God." I never understood the word slaps before. And then I started listening more, asking people about him, and they're like, "Have you heard his gospel album?" I'm like, "No." And it's like he's redoing the gospel album. It's just like, wow, he's amazing.
Dude, when you started referencing the gospel album, I was like, oh, he's deep. in
deep
this
in
Yeah,
it.
I got way into him. I missed after like Jesus Walks. I just lost him. I knew a couple songs here or
you
there.
are like the complete polar opposite of 99% of the population. Everyone did the opposite.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Everyone was like, fuck that version.
Yeah, they say he's crazy, but I'm like, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But who cares? What are you talking about?
It's a great. I don't want to say your whole bit, but it's a great point. Like, why he's a generational artist? Why do we expect
Why are
him
we
to be
holding
normal?
to some other standard? Yeah, it's like Van Gogh.
I
Anybody
was a
who's
big
good at this
Kanye guy, and then I kind of went the opposite way of you. Once he was anti-Semitic, I was like, I'm probably gonna step away from Kanye a little bit.
Interesting. Well, you got to listen quietly. And people are like, you listen to Kanye? Like,
Look
oh,
at
is that who it is?
He won an award for Villain of the Year.
NME.
What's
What's
NME?
NME? I've said
Well,
it's a
see,
magazine, right?
You know what? That's bullshit on Google. Talking about, like people.
That's what we're gonna list for his awards.
Like,
Kanye West
motherfucker has
a
like 40
billion
Grammys.
Yeah,
He
but we're
won
gonna call him-
NME's Villain of the Year.
in 2010, by the way. That said, like that's not even.
His
That's
number
probably
one,
'cause of the-
on his top Google search, it says awards, Villain of the Year.
That's probably 'cause
Kanye's won
Number one award. He's won Grammys.
like a lot of them.
Yeah, that is crazy.
that was the year he did the Taylor thing, though. That's why.
So I tried to get Black Skinhead for the closing song, and I was like, "This will be good," because I actually once Christine told me that, I just like played that whole tour for this hour. I I went out to that song because it goes so.
That's so funny.
It's so good, and so I'd go out with it. I was like, "Let me try to get this," and I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to license this high level of song."
No, yeah.
So maybe I'll go through Shane or Rogan, who's known him. Rogan is like, I text him, that's a different number. He changed his number. I'm like, Story Tracks, black guy. Shane was like, I don't have his number either, and if I get it, it's just gonna invite a shitload of drama into my world. I'm like, fair. So then I just had my people reach out to his people. like, can we get? They have this whole big long bit about how really legitimately amazing Kanye West is and how people have done him wrong. I had this whole long thing about fucking Kardashian, how it would never stop fucking her pussy's life and everything like that. That didn't even make it. I cut that out for time.
Poor Kanye.
That's where he would have been like, no, fuck, let me see the bit in the way. But I cut that out. And I was like, can we use this thing? And they go, first of all, I hope goddamn well you're not referring to him as Kanye because he's yay. I'm like, I also refer to it as Twitter. It's not that, but it was like, all right, it's over.
So that's over. Yeah.